So this particular country is good for people that their visa has been rejected in Schengen. Yes, if your visa, maybe tourist visa, work visa, student visa has been rejected in Schengen zone countries, then you should try this particular country. If you're someone that is looking to spend less to move abroad, and you're someone that does not have a lot of money to spend in those big countries, but you need a nice step into Europe, so this video is for you. You might want to stick to the end of this video so that you can get all the information that I'm going to share, and you can start your process immediately. It really shocked me when I learned about the processes and also the financial part of it that you can. Hi guys, welcome to Next Step with Chari. So if you're my new viewer, I want to say a big thank you, and if you're my returning subscriber, thank you so much for choosing Chari. And if you've not subscribed to my channel, I do not know what you're doing. Okay guys, so you can just subscribe to my channel as well as follow me on my Instagram page, because I share a lot of information. On my TikTok, I share a lot of information that that can be beneficial to your study abroad or moving abroad journey. So guys, you might want to follow me. So without wasting much of our time, let us go straight to what we have. Okay, so I was asking about this particular European country because people always have that mindset that, oh no, it's not a good country, it's not a big country, it's not that big country, there will not be this, there will not be that. But like I said in the beginning of this video, if you're someone that is looking into your pocket when considering moving to Europe, then you might need to consider this country. So in this particular country, the expenses, like living expenses a month, the person that I asked, what he spends in a month is less than $80 or 80 euros, apart from the house rent. So that is really good, because if you're talking about these big countries, let's say Germany, Sweden, those places, you might really spend more than 500 euros per month on just food and miscellaneous expenses. But in this particular country, it's less than 80 euros. And also I asked about work. How can you get work in this country? And I was also told that there are English jobs, there are side jobs that students can be able to do as well as study, and there are other things. But one thing that I need to mention is that if you have the mindset of going to Europe, language should be one of the things that you put in your mind. You should have an open mind about that. So in as much as you'll be looking for a place that maybe they speak English, of course there are places that speak English, but for you to be able to adapt, for you to be able to get into this particular life or get like a lot of benefits in this particular country, then you might need to learn the language. So with the language, it will be so much easier for you to navigate things in that particular country. So in as much as in this particular country, in as much as there are people that speak English, but like I said, you also need to take in account that you will be able to, that you should learn the language. So I also asked about the visa process. So we have, because we have been trying to get in contact with the embassy in Nigeria and try to ask questions. So I was told that the visa takes in less than 1 week. If you have everything, 1 week, 2 weeks, you'll be able to get your student visa. If there is an extension, or maybe they ask for other document, then it might be 2 months. So it's between 2 days to 2 months. So in between that, if you have all the documents needed, you can be able to get your process. You can be able to get your visa. Okay, and then when we talk about the proof of fund is just $2,500. Yes, you heard me right, $2,500. That is what you need to provide. And also, you also need to provide, you also do legalization before you apply for admission, and the legalization is completely free. Yes, so except maybe some countries, they might request for money, their legalization is very easy, straightforward, and free. So it depends on your country. Maybe they might request for money, like I said. So, okay, so we are going to go to this particular country with study pathway, because this is the easiest way to go. And of course, it might be a little bit expensive compared to work pathway, but comparing it with other European countries, I'm telling you that it's relatively cheap. So the study pathway is for you to first of all legalize your document at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Ministry of Education in your country. So the internal legalization, I used to mention that. And then you take it to the embassy of this country. So we are talking about Romania. So you take it to the Romanian embassy in your country. So when you take it to them, they will now legalize your document. And after they have done that, then you can use the document to apply for admission. The admission is really fast, and because they don't get a lot of students, their tuition is also about $1,500 to $2,500 $2,500 or euros, depending on the country. And one good thing is that they also have the Romanian government scholarship. So I know that one of my subscribers got the scholarship as of February-March period, and he's already in Romania. So you can as well apply for that scholarship, which will waive your tuition as well as give you stipend, free accommodation. So you can also do research about that particular scholarship. So when you have legalized your documents, then around June, July, or around, let's say, April, May, June, July, you can start applying for admission. So there is a longer time for you. It should be, maybe, let's say it should be probably, let's just call it a last option for you, just in case the other options did not work out. Then you will be able to apply for this particular one, because their admission period is a bit longer. So the admission period is like June, July. So at least before then, you must have made other plans. January, February, March, you must have applied to other places, and then you see if it works out. If it does not work out, then that will be your last option or your last plan. So when you apply for admission, some of them might call you for interview, and then after your interview, then you get admission. So when you get admission, you just have to pack your documents, you have to get your insurance, you have to get for accommodation. Then you can also ask the school for accommodation contract and all that. Then you pay your tuition deposit, maybe $500 or maybe $1,000, depending on the school. So when you've paid that, then you get your proof of fund and you get other documents, and then you can apply for your visa. So when you make sure that all the documents needed are correct and full, then you will get your visa or your residence permit, and with that you can move to this particular country. Okay, I know that the question on your mind is Romania in Schengen zone? As of now, Romania is not in Schengen zone, but they have already applied to be in Schengen zone. You can see that. I will keep the link so that you can also read about that, because on the Schengen website it stated that Romania has already applied to join the Schengen zone, which means that if it is accepted, then they will join the Schengen zone. So that will be very easy for you, because by then when they join the Schengen zone, it will be very difficult. So this particular country is good for people that their visa has been rejected in Schengen. Yes, if your visa, maybe tourist visa, work visa, student visa, has been rejected in Schengen zone countries, then you should try this particular country. So guys, if you feel like this video is educative and informative, please remember to like this video, share it with your friends, and as well try to apply and consider this particular country, because they don't have the same website or the same visa application website with Schengen. So because in Schengen, they can, when you apply, maybe if you apply for tourist visa in Portugal, you are rejected, and you apply for Germany, you were rejected, then they have the same Schengen website where they can search for everything. But in Romania, they don't have access to that. So you getting the Romanian visa will be very much easier for you to now enter the Schengen zone. So that is really a good thing. And of course, after 5 years of staying in Romania, you can get your permanent residence permit, which will be like Europe, because Romania is in Europe, right? So you can as well move with your family, and then after your studies, you can get job, and then you will start working. Of course, all these things are not easy. Of course, they are certainly not easy, but it will be a very good step, or a very big step for you to get into your dream destination. Let's say that Romania is not your dream destination, and you don't have the money, you cannot afford your dream destination as of this time, then that might be a really good step for you into your dream destination. So guys, I hope that you guys really try this out. There are some universities in Romania that you can as well try.